The Oldsmobile F-85 Cutlass was one of the most important American cars of the 1960s, representing a balance between style, performance, and everyday practicality. Even though the Oldsmobile brand was eventually discontinued in the early 2000s, enthusiasts around the world still recognize the F-85 Cutlass as a symbol of General Motors' golden era. Today, as we look ahead to 2026, this classic muscle-inspired car continues to attract collectors, restorers, and fans who admire its combination of mid-size proportions and V8 power. The 1966 F-85 Cutlass especially is remembered as a turning point for Oldsmobile, moving the car from being a modest compact into a stylish and capable competitor in the American car market. The F-85 name itself dates back to 1961, when Oldsmobile introduced a compact model to compete with cars like the Ford Falcon and Chevrolet Corvair. By the mid-1960s, American drivers were craving more horsepower and more space, and Oldsmobile adapted quickly by transforming the F-85 into a mid-size model with more aggressive styling and stronger performance options. The 1966 Oldsmobile F-85 Cutlass stood out with its sculpted body, clean lines, and modern details that gave it a more upscale appearance compared to rivals. Buyers could choose between two-door coupes, convertibles, sedans, and station wagons, making it a versatile car for different lifestyles. Performance was one of the main attractions of the 1966 Cutlass. The base models came with 6-cylinder engines, but most buyers opted for the V8 power plants, which gave the car a smooth yet strong character. The most exciting option was the Cutlass 442 package, which transformed the car into a real muscle machine. Equipped with a 400 cubic inch V8 engine, dual exhausts, heavy-duty suspension, and a distinctive performance look, the 442 quickly became a favorite among enthusiasts who wanted both style and speed. This was Oldsmobile's answer to cars like the Pontiac GTO and Chevrolet Chevrolet S, and it held its ground with confidence. Inside, the 1966 F-85 Cutlass was built with comfort and practicality in mind. Oldsmobile marketed itself as a slightly more premium brand compared to Chevrolet, and that meant buyers expected a higher level of refinement. The interior featured quality upholstery, stylish dashboard layouts, and plenty of options including air conditioning, upgraded audio systems, and automatic transmissions. It was a car that families could use every day, but also one that younger buyers could take to the drag strip on the weekends. This dual personality helped the Cutlass become one of the most popular Oldsmobile models of all time. By the late 1960s and 1970s, the Cutlass name grew into an entire lineup of cars, eventually becoming the best-selling car in America during the 1970s and early 1980s. But it all started with a strong foundation laid by the mid-1960s models like the 1966 F-85 Cutlass. These cars captured the essence of the muscle car era while still offering practical features that made them appealing to a wide range of buyers. Today in 2026, collectors and classic car lovers see the 1966 Oldsmobile F-85 Cutlass as a valuable piece of American automotive history. Restored examples are highly sought after at auctions, especially the rare convertible versions and the high-performance 442 models. Original cars with matching numbers and factory-correct parts can command impressive prices, while project cars continue to attract enthusiasts who enjoy bringing these classics back to life. The availability of aftermarket parts, restoration shops, and enthusiast clubs ensures that the Cutlass remains alive and well even 60 years after it first hit the road. Driving a 1966 F-85 Cutlass today offers a completely different experience compared to modern cars. The large steering wheel, rear-wheel drive layout, and powerful V8 engines create a raw and mechanical connection between driver and machine. Unlike modern vehicles loaded with electronics, the Cutlass demands more involvement from the driver, making every ride special. Its rumbling exhaust note and commanding road presence turn heads wherever it goes, reminding everyone of the golden age of Detroit hiring. Culturally, the Oldsmobile Cutlass holds a special place in American history. It represents the era when cars were more than just transportation, they were statements of style, performance, and personal freedom. In movies, TV shows, and car magazines, the Cutlass became an icon of its time. Even younger generations who never saw these cars new still appreciate their timeless design and the role they played in shaping the automotive landscape. The legacy of the 1966 Oldsmobile F-85 Cutlass is that it combined everything buyers wanted in the 1960s: style, power, comfort, and value. It was a car that could fit into nearly any household, from young professionals to growing families, and it offered a sense of pride that came with driving something more upscale than a basic Chevrolet or Ford. While Oldsmobile as a brand may be gone, the Cutlass continues to shine as one of its greatest achievements. As we stand in 2026, 60 years after the release of the 1966 Oldsmobile F-85 Cutlass, its reputation remains strong. Car shows, auctions, and private collections across the world still celebrate this classic, keeping its history alive for future generations. For many, the Cutlass is more than just a car, it is a memory of a time when American automakers ruled the streets with bold designs and big engines. And even though the roads are now filled with modern SUVs and electric vehicles, the growl of a restored Cutlass 442 still has the power to remind us why the muscle car era was so unforgettable. Would you like me to also create a YouTube title, description, and SEO tags for this article, like I did for your lot of car requests?